Okay, so my equation was y equals 3 cosine x over 3. The first thing I did was solve to find the period. So we know our b value is 1/3 because x over 3 would mean that the b value is 1/3. We know that our period, to solve for period, it's 2 pi over b. So our period would be 2 pi over 1 over 3. And if we reciprocate 1/3 and then solve, we get 6 pi. So one period is 6 pi. Then I used the amplitude value and the midline to find my minimum and maximum, although I could have solved it without graphing from the equation. So if our midline is 0 because there's no midline value in the equation, that means our midline is 0, and our amplitude is 3, that means our maximum value would be 3 and our minimum value would be -3. Then I went ahead and graphed the equation, and I made this chart of values from what we know. So we know that because it's cosine, it's going to start on the x-intercept maximum value, and then I went from there because we know our period is going to end back at our maximum value, and we know that our period is 6 pi. So I plotted that last because I only graphed one period, and I saw the values from there with my previous knowledge of cosine values with the pattern of maximum, midline, minimum, midline, and then maximum again. So you can see here that I solved. Yeah, so once again, our minimum is 3, our maximum is 3, minimum is -3. Our midline is 0, our amplitude is 3. Our domain would be -infinity and infinity, and our range would be -3 to 3 in brackets. Our y-intercept is 3, and our frequency of critical points is 1/3, I believe. Yeah, and I already said the pattern.